Well, the NBA returned from their week-long hiatus last night where they tortured us with the biggest turd of an All-Star weekend in league history.
It's a complete crap.
But with nearly the entire league in action last night, the game featuring the best two teams was easily the Oklahoma City Thunder and the LA Clippers. A matchup pitting two of the best teams in the league against one another, as these two went into last night's game in a virtual tie for the number 2 seed in the West, both trailing the Timberwolves by only one game for the top spot in the conference. The odds makers saw this one as a near toss-up, as the Thunder were only 1.5-point favorites at home. But Oklahoma City, behind Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, absolutely torched the Clippers in this one, and he sent a declarative message to LA's entire organization.
Tell me how my ass tastes.
As remember, it was on draft night of the 2018 NBA Draft that was headlined by first overall pick DeAndre Ayton, third overall pick Luka Doncic, and fifth overall pick Trae Young, that Shai would be acquired by the Clippers. It came, though, via trade with the Charlotte Hornets, who selected SGA with the 11th overall pick. And Alexander would go on to have a decent rookie season for the Clippers, playing in all 82 games and starting in 73, while being named to the all-rookie second team. But in the summer following Shai's rookie year with the Clips, Kawhi Leonard, fresh off of winning his second NBA championship with the Toronto Raptors and being named Finals MVP, decided he wanted to come to town and join LA's other team. But in this pathetically soft era of super team-ups, devoid of any alphas who just want to compete, of course, you know Kawhi needed someone to come join him.
Baby. What it do, baby?
Yeah, yo, what
And he would set his sights on fellow LA native Paul George, who himself was coming off of a career year that season where he was named first-team All-NBA and first-team All-NBA defense while finishing third in league MVP voting. A pairing of George and Leonard seemed like a match made in heaven. Two guys still in their 20s, both born in Southern California, and both high-caliber two-way players coming together in their hometown of Los Angeles. There was only one tiny problem here. George still had 3 years left on his 4-year, $137 million contract with Oklahoma City. But again, in this disgusting era of player empowerment, where petulant, overpaid prima donnas just decide what they are doing and expect others to bend to their every whim, no problem. The Thunder would be forced to make the deal to ship Paul George out of town to LA just about 1 year after he signed that max extension with the Thunder.
Pretty cool! Pretty damn cool!
And on July 19th, the Clippers sent back 5 first-round picks to Oklahoma City. Oh, and as part of the deal, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander traded for a second time in his career after just 1 season played. And he was blindsided by the deal, but he used it as motivation to become an absolute superstar. And after having a career breakout year last season, where he finished 4th in scoring, was named first-team All-NBA, and finished 5th in league MVP voting, the transcendent 25-year-old has taken yet another leap this season, dropping a staggering line of 31 points, 6.5 assists, and 5.5 rebounds per game on 55% shooting, while leading the league in steals. If you like advanced analytics, and if you're a know-nothing NBA media member, I know you do. SGA is currently 2nd in value over replacement, 3rd in box plus minus, 3rd in PER, and he is leading the league in win shares. These are viable league MVP type metrics, especially when you factor in what they are doing from a team wins standpoint. Which gets us back to last night, when he would give a warm welcome to the team that tossed him away like a piece of garbage 5 years ago. And Shai would show up last night, saunter around the court, and ask the Clippers one very important question.
Tell me how my ass tastes.
As he was easily, without question, the best player on the floor for either team last night. How does a game-high 31 points grab you to go along with a game-high 8 assists, 4 rebounds, and a plus 21 in the Thunder's destruction of the Clippers by a final of 129-107? The win propels Oklahoma City to a solo hold on that 2 seed in the Western Conference, and they remain just 1 game behind Minnesota for the 1 seed in the conference and trail only the Timberwolves and Boston for the best record in the league. The game sends another message though. This isn't just a flash in the pan, not just a young upstart that will flame out in the playoffs to one of those more experienced lower seeds that will creep their ass out of the play-in tournament. Nah, this Thunder team is for real. The win last night brings Oklahoma City to 11-4 now on the year against the top 4 teams in the East and West. They are currently 3rd in net offensive rating and 5th in net defensive rating. No, make no mistake, this team is for real, and at the top, they are led by an absolute beast in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who might just be this year's league MVP. And now just imagine if this Clippers team had him in place of Paul George, not to mention all of those draft picks given up. The possibilities seem endless, as does the ceiling for this young and still ascending superstar.